Hello everybody, today we are going to solve a question paper problem, Karl Pearson's coefficient of skewness, question number 12A, June-July 2023 question paper, Osmania University. Okay, so you can see Karl Pearson's coefficient of skewness formula, SKP is equal to mean minus mode divided by standard deviation. So mean formula, continuous series, summation Fm divided by summation F. This is direct method formula. You can use any method. You can do assume mean method, any method, shortcut method you can use. Any method you use, you will get the same answer. So I preferred direct method here. Then mode is equal to L plus delta 1 divided by delta 1 plus delta 2 into I. This also there are many formulas. You can follow that. Whatever you do, you will get the same answer. Standard deviation is equal to under root summation fd square divided by n minus summation fd divided by n whole square. Okay, so calculation of mean formula is, as I've already said, summation fm divided by summation f. Okay, so you can see as it is given from the question, I have written the variable and the frequency. Profit is the variable, number of companies is the frequency. As it is, I have written. So always learn the formula. Formulation of the table will be very simple. So midpoint we have to find out. Midpoint is 10 plus 20 divided by 2. First midpoint, 10 plus 20 divided by 2 is 30 divided by 2. 30 divided by 2 is 15. So 15. Similarly for the next also, 20 plus 30 divided by 2, 50 divided by 2 is 25. Similarly 35, 45, 55. Okay, so we have found out m, the midpoint. Now f into m will give us the fm value, that is 18 into 50 is 15 is 270, 20 into 25 is 500, 30 into 35 is 1050, 22 into 45 is 990, 10 into 55 is 550. So now when you add all these values, you get the fm values, summation fm, that is 3360. Okay, then n or summation f is equal to total of frequencies, that is 100. 18 plus 20 plus 30 plus 22 plus 10. Okay, so formula for mean is summation fm divided by f, so that is 3360 divided by 100. So mean is equal to 33.6. so this is important, please put it in one box. So we found out mean is very simple. Next we are going to calculate mode for the same data. As it is, I have written mode formula, and whatever is in the question I have written. So mode as it is I have written. We'll just remove this so that you don't find it difficult to understand. Okay, so now as it is, this is the question. Okay, now how do I identify the modal class? What is the meaning of mode? Mode means most repeated frequency. Frequency is number of companies. Okay, so which is the most repeated frequency? 30 is repeating more number of times, so 30 becomes the modal class. Okay, so I have identified the modal class here. I have identified the modal class. How? Finding out the highest frequency, I have identified the modal class. So this is the modal class. Okay, now here L value, lower limit is 30. Now how do I write delta 1 and delta 2? Delta 2 is 30 minus, sorry, delta 1 is 30 minus 20. Delta 1 is 30 minus 20. So delta 1 is equal to 10. Next coming to delta 2. Delta 2 is 30 minus 22. Delta 2 is 30 minus 22. So delta 2 is equal to 8. Very simple. L is equal to 30. Delta 1 is equal to 10. Delta 2 is equal to 8. Next, what do we need? We need I. I is equal to 10. That is the class interval difference. So all the values I have found out. I have written all the values. So mod is equal to 30 plus 10 divided by 10 plus 8 into 10. Okay. So mod is equal to 30 plus 100 divided by 18. So mod is equal to 30 plus 100 divided by 18 is 5.5. So I get mod is equal to 35.5. This is also simple. Now I found out the mod value. So that is mod 35.5. Next we need to find out standard deviation. Standard deviation also is quite simple, but be very careful when you're doing. Don't make any mistakes. Now as it is, I have written whatever is in the question. Profit and number of companies. Profit is whatever data is given in the question. Now we need to find out the midpoint. 10 plus 20 divided by 2, that is 15. 20 plus 30 divided by 2, 25, 35, 45, 55. Okay. Now we are following assume mean method here. So you have to find one assume mean method. In order to find out D is m minus A. That is midpoint minus the assume mean value. You can always pick assume mean as any value in the table, out of the table, from anywhere. Whatever you want you can choose. If you choose, you have to get the same answer. So I am picking 15 here. Okay. Why I am picking 15 I'll tell you, but you can pick any value. You can take 35, whatever you want you can take. So m minus A. Now A becomes 15. Okay. A is 15. So 15 minus 15 is 0. Okay. Next 25 minus 15. 25 minus 15 is 10. 35 minus 15 is 20. 45 minus 15, 30. 55 minus 15, 40. This is how I find D value. You can pick any value as assume mean value. From the table, out of the table, 2, 3, 4, whatever you want you can pick. Okay, final answer will be the same. Okay, now FD. FD is F into D. Okay, so 18 into 0 is 0. Please don't write 18 here. 18 into 0 is 18. 20 into 10 is 200. Then 30 into 20, 600. 22 into 30, 660. 10 into 40, 400. Okay. Now if you add all this, you will get 1860. That is summation FD. Okay. Now FD square. Here everybody will go wrong. Almost most of the students will go wrong, where they say FD square is FD into FD. No, it's not like that. It's FD into D. When you do standard deviation individual problems, I have explained there. Now FD square. FD square is FD into D. So this into this. So 0 into 0, 0. 200 into 10 is 2000. 600 into 20 is 12,000. 660 into 30 is 19800. 400 into 40 is 16000. Okay. So again do summation for all this. You get 49,800. 49,800. Okay. Now we'll solve all this in this. Standard deviation is equal to under root 49 49,800 49,800 divided by 100 minus 1860 divided by 100 whole square. Okay, so standard deviation is equal to, once I'll quickly add these values and see the total. Okay, so it is 0.0008. It's perfect, correct, it is correct. Okay, so then under root this becomes 498, that's it, minus 186 divided by 100 is 18.6 whole square. So standard deviation is equal to under root 498 minus 18.6 into 18.6 is 345.96. okay, so then standard deviation is equal to under root 152.4. so standard deviation is equal to 12.3. okay, so now this also okay, so once we'll just write down all the values that we have found out. We have found out mean, we have found out mode, we have found out standard deviation. 12.3, mode was 35.5, then mean is 33.6. okay, so we are doing question paper problem escape P, Karl Pearson's coefficient of skewness. Escape P formula is mean minus mode divided by standard deviation. So escape P is equal to 33.6 minus 35.5 divided by 12.3. so escape P is equal to minus 1.9 divided by 12.3. so escape P is equal to minus 0.15. don't forget the minus sign. So Karl Pearson's coefficient of skewness is minus 0.15. Thank you. Please like my video if you liked my explanation. Bye.